Saucy. What's going on, ladies and gents?
The best intro in the game at HGA before a big F1 race. We're ready. The Turkish Grand Prix, Donna. Lewis Hamilton on pole. Killed it yesterday in the qualifying. How are you, Donna? How are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. You know, relaxing. Another GP. Yes, as you said, Lewis did get pole, but he's unfortunately has to take a 10-spot grid penalty for changing his engine. So he's going to be starting in 11th.
Wow.
Valtteri Bottas is actually going to take pole with Max Verstappen second. And then third is Charles Leclerc, I think. Is it Charles Leclerc starting in third? Interesting. It's going to be an interesting race. It's a bit wet out there, bit of drizzle. Track isn't dry, that's for sure. So there could be some issues throughout this race. It'd be very exciting.
What tyres are they going on?
I didn't see, but they said that they might get onto the slicks at some stage during this race, which is interesting. So
here we go. Overcast.
Adam reckons Hamilton will win by 20 seconds. He actually could win this by 20 seconds. Cosmic, Adam, how are you? Adam, thanks for the card once again. I can say it live. You're a legend, bro.
Absolute we'll give it a shout on the show this week, Adam.
We definitely will. I'll be able to show it. It's actually, I moved my Mo Salah, mate. I got rid of the Liverpool player straight back into my container and straight and the Ronaldo straight onto the stand in front of on my desk in front of my computer. So very happy. Thanks, Cosmic. Yeah, we've gone the beard, no beanie tonight. Both of us, no beanie.
Yeah, no beanie. I know.
World
first. Cold. It's not too cold. I've got a bit of Oh, there we go. It's stuck to the cup.
Oh, that's gonna warm you up, mate. That'll warm you up.
There's a bit of scotch in there. We'll
that's
warm
what I mean. I know. That's what I mean. It's funny. Mate, what are your thoughts on? I don't know if you've noticed it yet, but Red Bull's actually racing in a white car this week. They got the white livery on, so
all right.
You'll see it. I just want to get your thoughts
decals.
On it. Yeah, it looks like a AlphaTauri, a little bit. AlphaTauri's got a bit more blue on it now these days, but blue or black or whatever it is. So this should be very interesting. I genuinely reckon Hamilton will win this race.
You think he's going to win from 11th?
Yeah.
How much difference does changing? What did he change in his car?
Again? The combustion engine. I reckon it's
how much of a difference does that make?
I reckon make a pretty big difference. Oh, look who's here. He's here. Ladies and gentlemen. All the way from Melbourne, Australia. The great man.
Boys,
Lukey.
What's happening?
Another much.
He's got the fresh cut again, man. I'm jealous.
Yeah, I thought
I'm jealous.
I needed one. It's been a while. Oh fuck, my iPad's almost fallen. What's happening, boys? How we doing?
Good. About to give predictions. Actually, I just said Hamilton would probably win this race. You two boys, your thoughts?
I don't know. It's again another wet weather race, so anything can sort of happen. I don't want to give Hamilton as a prediction just because I feel like it's too easy. So I'm going to go something different. Well, you reckon from 11th he's going to win it after the 10 plays group penalty?
Matt, I'm going to tell you this, all right? I said it last week or 2 weeks ago. I'm going to say it again. All right? This is being clipped. It's being put out there on socials. Hamilton and Verstappen have the two best cars. Verstappen and Hamilton can start in dead last and they can win a Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Their car is heads and shoulders above anyone else on that fucking grid. That's it. Unless Bottas has a race of his life, which I'm actually hoping. Yeah. I'm actually hoping he can win this. Like,
where's our boy Danny Rick? Where's he sitting?
I hope he wins it too. He didn't get out of Q3 yesterday. I didn't get to watch Q3. I only watched 2 and no, he didn't get out of Q1. Sorry, I only got to watch 2 and 3 yesterday. But apparently, my dad was saying that someone blocked him and he fucked him up or something. I don't know. Sorry for the language, but he fucked him up.
That's right, mate. Adam,
Yeah.
Adam said they
Technical terminology there.
charts and will shred the tires.
It's gonna be
Alright.
my prediction's gonna be like my technical one that was saying that the Ferrari was gonna win, and it ended up finishing on the podium. So I'm gonna go. I was pretty proud of that. I'm gonna say Bottas wins it. I reckon.
Nice.
He's just gonna. I reckon he's just gonna.
Come on,
take it
Verstappen,
today.
surely from second, he's got enough pace to potentially, if
struggled,
he can get
bro.
in the lead. They struggled with pace
struggled.
yesterday, did they? Yeah.
Yeah, Red Bulls
Okay.
are struggling on this circuit. Like Bottas and Hamilton look really, really good.
I was like, even the Ferrari looked okay.
But Ferrari
last
always do well in like, so they're starting on the wets, clearly.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's going to be interesting, boys.
I'm going to go Bottas. I do want to say Leclerc just because he's in third, and I want to say Ferrari win a race. But yeah, I'm going to say Bottas starting at the front of the grid. Who we got in the chat?
Right.
Who's here?
Cosmic's in.
Adam's here.
in.
Cosmic's here. What's happening, boys? Good to see you again.
Saw you
Cosmic,
little.
hopefully we can get your pack soon, and we can open it up for you on the stream.
He said he wants a Verstappen auto in there. I said, "Oh man, I'll try my best."
It'll be elite, bro. Like,
man, if you get a Verstappen auto now, holy shit,
would cry. And he would literally cry. He'd be happy, but inside there'd be a piece of him that was breaking.
Thanks, Cosmic. I'm a bit burnt, mate. To be honest, I've been in the fucking sun all day. I've had a headache. But yeah. I've got a nice
haircut. Good for you, mate. Vitamin D.
I went for a kick today. Went for a kick down
nice.
at the local pitch.
Oh,
my ankle's pretty sore. Not gonna lie, it's the first time I've been for a kick in a while. But
no, I went for
that's
one.
What happens?
I went for one yesterday.
Yeah,
and Source. I'll tell the story. It makes for a bit of comedic value, mate. Went for a kick yesterday.
Yeah,
and about an hour into my kick with my mate, get a phone call from my missus, and she goes, someone's tested positive at work. They've told everyone to get tested. You should probably come home.
Of course.
Mind you, I was meant to catch up with my brother-in-law as well. He was meant to come have a kick.
Yeah.
He's like, he literally rang 30 minutes before we got to the park, and he's like, I have to go into isolation because someone I know was in contact with someone. I'm like, oh my God.
Shit.
So we're like, don't come. Just to be precautionary. And then not really, we're out there having the time of our lives. We're playing crossbar challenge and top bins and doing all this shit. Yeah. And then I'm like, I'll check my phone. And I'm like, fuck, how many missed calls I got here? And I ring and I'm like, what's going on? And the missus is like, what are you doing? Do you pick up your phone? I'm trying to say, like,
he was confident,
mate. Nah, Ibrahimovic doesn't pick up the phone, mate. He's too busy trying to hit the crossbar.
That's it. Zlatan.
Mate,
you know what? I really want to get a Zlatan Milan jersey. It's a flashback seeing him playing at Milan again.
All right, here we go.
Up here. Is everyone at the same time? I got 3 lights.
Here we go. They just put
lights
they're
out
just
right
pulling
now.
up. Oh, mate, I'm behind.
I'll try not to ruin it. Surely someone goes off here. Yep.
Oh!
Holy shit. And mine are just taken off the grid. Mine are just going off now.
Right.
I'm way behind. Fucking Foxtail Go sucks at the F1.
I got Foxtail Go as well. That's what I'm watching on.
I'm spewing for Fernando, bro. For a long time. Hamilton's already up into like 9th.
He did really well in qualifying yesterday too. Hamilton's already 9th, so it's 2 spots already in the first 2 corners, 3 corners.
Oh, 10th, sorry.
Still, 1 spot in the first 2,
bro,
3
what's
corners.
That Ferrari? Who's that? Is that Sainz?
Is it Sainz? Yeah, I think so.
Even Ricardo, they're struggling, man. So literally, Verstappen just needs to finish in front of Hamilton to go back on top.
Yep.
How many races are left after this, Tomer?
6.
5. I think 6, including this one.
Is it? Yeah,
actually, I was just sending it to one of my mates before. Yeah. There's 2 4 a.m. ones, 2 6 a.m.s, and then 1 at 12.
What?
Yeah.
2 4 a.m.s, 2 6 a.m.s.
Mexico, Brazil, the US. The US is the next one.
Wow.
Saudi Arabia and Abu Dhabi, which is
6 a.m. ones aren't too bad. I'll be on.
Probably get up.
Off the grid will
We
be
can do an early
running.
one.
Don't worry.
Yeah, we can do an early one.
Until I have to go back into the office.
Yeah. Then I might have to be watching it on the train. Now that would be interesting.
We can off the grid on the train and just start yelling like idiots. He's gone off!
I don't know how people on the train would react.
Mate, they'd crowd around you.
There'd probably be no one there, to be honest. It's probably just going to be me sitting on the train by myself at peak time.
Yeah, you're probably right.
By the time that happens.
Here we go. So who's out in front? Bottas, Verstappen, Leclerc. Nothing changed there.
No.
The only dangerous
is Gasly, Norris.
Like the real dangerous thing for Hamilton is the fact that like he's trying to overtake in the wet. Like the odds of there being a collision or an incident is very high.
Yeah.
So
yeah, traffic in the wet. I don't know how it's going to go for him today. I don't see him winning it, but then again, you never know what's going to happen.
We'll get Tsunoda. Who's in front of him? Tsunoda, Stroll.
Yeah, Tsunoda at the moment. Yeah.
Done.
Norris,
They're
Gasly.
Gone. Like Ricardo's struggling, bro.
Did they have much pace? The
McLarens were okay, but Norris was okay. But Ricardo struggled again, man.
It's not good. We thought it looked like he'd sort of turned the corner.
Thoughts on
with that win?
Thoughts on? Yeah, I know. He did. He had that purple patch for that month.
Yeah.
Where he drove really, really well, and then it's gone to shit.
Yeah,
Thoughts on the Red Bull color scheme?
I like it. I think it's really cool. It's good seeing these special one-off liveries they do. I know McLaren run one at an earlier stage this year as well. I like them. I reckon they're really cool. What about you? What do you reckon?
I don't mind it. It's different. I'll be honest, when I turned on the qualifying last night, I was just like, where's the Red Bull? Legit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm getting confused here.
And then they showed Verstappen on coming out of the pits, and I'm like, oh, new livery this week. Nice. All right, we'll take that. That's
good to see. I like it.
Mercedes have got the best one.
You reckon?
Yeah, the black with the green. Like that's still it's still the livery. They changed it.
Yeah.
And they didn't go back to the silver, but it looks sick.
It does look pretty good. I know a lot of the traditionalists will go with the red. I know Azurdo, he'll be saying the Ferrari looks the best on the grid. Doesn't matter what year it is, what design. He's saying that red car there, that's my favorite.
You gotta love it.
You have to.
Bang, you got clipped back wheel.
I feel so sorry for
was it Gasly that got him? Looked like
Alonso, yeah. Because he killed it, man.
Sandwich.
Alonso was flying in quali. He was so good.
He did look good yesterday. See Bottas' start here.
Quicker than Verstappen, so.
But it was a good start from him. He was able to get off the line pretty well. 0 to 100 in 3 seconds.
It's amazing on that straight that they get up to about 320 kilometers an hour.
Yeah. It's really mad in the wet as well. Oh, who's this? That was Alonso on Mick as well. Did you see that replay?
Yeah.
There was not much he could do there, Gasly. He had one on the outside, one on the inside. Like, what's he supposed to do? If he turns inside, he's going to knock the other bloke.
Yeah. There's Latifi spinning as well on the replay. It's pretty wild at the moment. Wet weather as expected. Who was your prediction, Saucy?
I've gone Verstappen, but I have nothing. No, I didn't watch qualifying, so I can't comment. You know because that could tell you, the speed, the lap times they're doing, how much pace they're going to have. But it's wet. You know what I mean? Like wet. Surely the wet nullifies that a little bit because
it does.
It's tougher driving conditions, and he's further up the grid. So I think it's out of him and Bottas. Yeah. Surely, as long as one of them obviously don't crash out or do spin out.
Yeah. So he's maintaining that about 1.5 second gap to Verstappen, Bottas. It looks like Leclerc's fallen off a little bit in the last lap or so. He's down probably another second. 2 seconds off Verstappen, but a second off what he was before.
gear
So to
shift
me,
issues for Verstappen.
Oh, here we
is that
go.
what they're saying
Yeah,
on the
he
radio?
reckons
I
he's
missed that.
struggling.
Oh no, it's not good. 5 laps into the race.
Could get Leclerc on a podium. Oh, he is on the podium here, but
Could be in contention. Definitely could be in contention.
anything can happen in the wet. Like
Yeah.
it's not like a dry race where you can just leave from start to finish, and unless you make a really bad judgment error,
Hmm.
you win the race.
No,
Clean air,
definitely
no
agree.
issues.
I definitely
Yeah,
agree.
saw that Adam. Yeah, I heard
Is it-
him. He was on the
Max
radio
has
there.
issues.
Yeah, it was good while it lasted for Mick Schumacher. Started in 14th. Now Mazepin's in front of him.
Yeah, he's down to 19th.
Far out.
Unlucky. Ricardo's up to 16th now.
Yeah. How's your Topps Chrome going, Lukey?
Well, if everyone wants to have a look behind me, I've only got one box left. So one of them got shipped off to the States the other day. Shout out to what was his name? His name was
Jupster.
Henry. Yeah, his name was Henry. I remember his real name. Shout out to
Yeah.
him for buying one of my boxes. The other one I plan on holding for a little bit longer, maybe even the long term. Who knows? But yeah, it just seemed like the right time to let one go.
Yeah,
Hopefully I've packaged it. Hopefully I've packaged it alright because I'm a bit scared. I've never sent something overseas before, to be honest.
yeah, I was
but
the same when I sent it.
Yeah, I
as well.
put in like one layer of bubble wrap, and then in one of those like bubble mailer, like the big ones.
Yeah.
Like in
Yeah.
one of those as well, and then inside the box as well with some like some like what do you call it?
Foam
Like
noodle.
some paper. No,
paper.
like paper. Yeah, that's what they had
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So the lady gave me some of that. And then yeah, hopefully it makes it in one piece. I hope.
Hopefully. It should be all right.
Yeah, it should be fine.
He's cashed out. He's cashed out.
I haven't had any messages from him. Funny story, ladies and gents. The person that Luke sold to was the person I sold my box to, like literally a week before. Luke created like a vouch group, and he goes, Dom, I think the guy that I'm selling to is the same guy you sold to. And when I went in the vouch group, I saw the guy. I'm like, oh, there you go.
I was
He's been
gonna
on
say,
a tear, but
he posted in the group. He had so many boxes.
bro, he's got so many.
So many.
If you go on his page,
he's putting
it's
himself
crazy.
as an F1 breaker. So
is
he's
he?
like that's his main break. He's got on his page. So
He's never
obviously just
messaged me back in terms of like if he got it or not. So
I don't know because I asked him if you got your box yet, and I don't think he had, but that was during the week, so maybe he's got it already. Maybe he's got it by now.
yeah.
Did you got tracking? I'm guessing.
You can
Yeah, I got
suss the
tracking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually should. I'll do it now.
Oh, I've heard it hasn't been too bad. Sending
Yeah,
to
same.
states. I think getting stuff here is a different question, but
yeah, getting stuff sliced open by customs. It's a fucking
yeah, bro.
Here we go. What am I looking at? 1,550. I'm just looking at some last sold boxes here.
Do you want to share the screen?
I'll share screen.
So before we start looking at this, there was I sent it to our group. There was a Vettel Dynasty PSA. It was a graded one, PSA 9. It ended up selling for 1.2 US.
That's cheap.
That's cheap.
Yeah, I thought it wasn't too bad, especially being graded already. But I don't know. I'm still waiting to the off season to see what happens because I still think there's a fair bit of heat behind F1. So I'm just.
So yeah, it's pretty funny that now the F1 boxes are very close to the Topps Chrome. Sorry, is very close to the Sapphire, which is we always felt that the Topps Chrome should be more just because it's got the autos in there. I mean, there's no autos in the Sapphire, which is.
So I mean, like Dom pointed out, once all those numbered cards come out, then like, what are you really opening it for,
bro? It's sitting customs, mate, in LA. So
is it?
You should be getting it. He's from LA, so
yeah.
There we go. All right, pretty good prices. Pretty good.
What's Dynasty at?
Okay. Let me have a look.
Lewis still stuck behind Sonoda here, but he's getting pretty close to him.
He's struggling a bit. You should get him here.
Yeah, it looks like he's very close.
Oh,
He's pulled out. Oh, he's going to go around the outside. Oh, shit. Good move, Lewis. That's a good move.
it's got to get Stroll now. I don't know if they're expecting more rain. I know it was like slightly drizzling, but
Yeah. It looks like a lot of... There isn't much surface water from the looks of it. It looks like it's filtered out quite well.
that's a very good overtake.
Yeah.
Sainz is slowly moving up into 12th.
Yeah, he's into 12th now.
Class, that was nice. That was nice.
Is this him getting
All right,
into
so here we
12th,
go.
or is that going to
Dynasty
11?
2700, 2600,
12.
2800. So you could probably say around 2700. There's a box here for 3K. It was 3rd of October. So pretty good, mate. Pretty good. I mean, at one point you could buy these boxes for what? 600, 700 US?
Yeah.
It was 600 or 700 Australian at once.
No, Australian, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Was it?
On a
Yeah.
on a pre-order.
Shit.
I don't know.
The
The thing
pre-order
with those,
started at
the one card per box that's a bit of a risk for me. It's a bit too risky.
It's a gamble. It's like Panini
Oh,
1-1.
Definitely.
Panini 1-1's the exact same product. One card in it. I'm pretty sure. Is it 1-1? One card?
I'm
Or
not
is
too
it
sure.
two cards?
It's not a set I look at too much, to be honest.
I don't think so. But there's a few one card sets out there.
I think it is one card.
So, yeah, interesting. It's always good to get the update with the prices. We've just seen it going up. Are we going to see a cool off? Because I tell you what, there's been a run up. There has been a run up.
That's what I mean. I think when the new product comes out, which should only be a few weeks off Chrome, I believe. They don't push it back again. It's a few weeks off. There's flagship coming in the end of middle of December. Dynasty's in the middle of October as well. No, middle of November. Sorry, Dynasty. So I'm not sure. Like, if we see the new products come out, that's like the shiny new object. Will people forget about this Topps Chrome set? I don't think so. Being like the first ever, big set for the sport, I don't think it'll fall off completely. But I do think there'll be some sort of cooling on the sport as a whole, and especially going into the off season as well.
100%.
We're gonna have the last races in December, the end of December. You're gonna have 2-3 months until we come around back to hopefully Australia again. Hopefully we're the first race on the calendar. Fingers crossed. It's going to be an interesting few months for this market because we've seen it rise dramatically.
It's going to be big. Very, very big.
Yeah.
Hopefully it continues. I don't think they would sell as well. Not sell, sorry. Value won't be as good as this year's box, but I still expect it, if it is a success, to be worth a bit more. Like go up, to go up.
Yeah, definitely.
So Hamilton's moved into 7th.
So anyone in the chat, I'm not sure who's still here, but thoughts on new boxes coming out? Cosmic, Adam, whoever else is here. Don't be shy, leave a comment, we'll read it out. We can have a discussion while we're watching.
Norris versus Hamilton here. Here we go. Hamilton's flying, man. The car's so quick.
And he dispatched the Stroll quite quickly.
Yeah.
Which isn't really a surprise, I guess. Not much of a surprise there.
Azuldo's boy, Lance Stroll.
Some of the big movers. Hamilton up 4, Sainz up 8, Alonso down 12, and Mick down 6. They're the biggest movers up and down.
Whoa, Hamilton's flying, bro.
Yeah, look at him past Norris. Look at that.
Here we go.
And we're into 6th.
He's going. Well, I mean, he's 18 seconds, 19 seconds behind, but he's flying along, getting these overtakes. What's 3 inside 10 laps?
Yeah. They've been in the last probably 3 laps. He's dispatched, or 4
He had
laps.
the fastest. He just had the fastest lap as well.
Yeah. Did anyone put this on their story, by the way?
No.
Oh, shit.
No, mate. I'll chuck it on and tag you.
Sweet. What the fuck? I don't know if anyone can explain this. Maybe even someone in the chat. What is with the what's the word? The inconsistency with reels. Like one time I post a reel and I get like 300 views, and then like the one I just posted now is already at 1.2 thousand views. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
It's just what it is. Like the
Like
hashtags
the algorithm.
maybe you use.
Yeah, that's
Hashtag,
it's
the
wild.
song, the music
Yeah.
also, yeah.
I don't know. It's just
Ours
weird.
have been pretty average as of late.
Yeah. I feel like it was something they were pushing for a while. Reels, like Instagram in general. This has gone into
We're just
social
trying to
media
push out.
algorithm talk.
Yeah, we're just trying to push more content out.
Yeah.
In terms of snippets and stuff.
Yeah. I've been seeing you've been doing a good job of that.
So same with TikTok.
Yeah. That's something I definitely need to up my game on the TikTok.
Just put the reels that you put on Instagram.
Yeah,
on.
I try to, but I want to make like sort of different stuff for there too. Now that I've got a bit more time with like no study and stuff like that, I've been doing a better job of making clips and little edits and stuff like that. Like I've got almost something for every day this week already ready to go.
Mate, your shit's been absolute fire.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been trying my best.
I love it.
Slowly learning better ways and different
What did
ways
you
to
post?
put
Let's
out
have a look what
content.
you posted.
There's always got the good beats in there.
Yeah.
That's what happens, bro, when he's the king of finding musicians before they become musicians.
Yeah, you know that guy there, Corday. I actually saw him. This is funny as he did like probably 2 years ago now. He came for like a show and he was meant to have his own show. And I went to buy a ticket to it. It ended up getting cancelled because there wasn't enough interest for it. And because he's like a Puma ambassador or something, they did like a private Corday show and they picked like 30 people and you had to like enter this competition. So I'm like, I'll enter it. I'm probably not going to win or anything. So I entered it and I ended up winning. And we got like a private, what do you call it? Like intimate show. It was like 20 people.
Rooftop.
No, you know what it was? At the Melbourne Central Puma store. They set up like a stage and shit there and a DJ and everything. It was crazy. I was literally like from here to my laptop away from him. That's how close I was.
Did you get to meet him at least after it?
No, I didn't get to meet. They ushered him away real quick. But it looked like he was a poor bloke. Like he looked like he wanted to stay, talk to people and stuff like that. But yeah, it was crazy. It was literally in the middle of the Puma store at Melbourne Central.
That's elite.
It was one of the most wild things I've ever seen.
Puma store. Wow, I've never heard that.
And this guy, like the next year, he was nominated for a Grammy for his album. So it was pretty wild.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's sick.
And that's what this next album is gonna be. This next album is gonna be sick. I can't wait.
I'm gonna find out. I'll start listening to some of his music. That's what I'm gonna do.
I think he's like it's more like lyrical stuff.
Yeah, I like that type of stuff.
Yeah, no real no TikTok artists or SoundCloud rappers here.
Not mumble rapper.
Nah, not at all.
Not a mumble rapper.
So yeah, check it
Someone
out.
knows my hate of the mumble rappers.
Oh, he fucking despises it.
Oh, mate. It's not rap. It just kills me.
Sometimes they just make it's just the vibe of the song though. It's like what they're saying.
The beat
and what they do on it. Like it goes all right. I don't
Bro,
mind
I like it. I don't know if you click on the song, it tells you how many reels are being used.
Yeah,
that song.
And that song's brand new. I think it came out 2 days ago.
Yeah,
Hamilton's reporting that his tires are wearing down. Apparently,
one of four
the
people,
usual,
mate.
Oh, really? Maybe that's why it's done so well. So early as well. Yeah, it's a good song. To be honest, it was hard to edit with that song because I try and get it like on beat and sort of in sync with the rapping as well. And because he's going so fast and the beat's pretty quick as well, it was hard compared to some other ones that I've done. But yeah,
that's good, bro.
Tried my best.
So have a look at some variation prices. We've got some variation prices on the Hamilton. Here we go. PSA 9 Sapphire, nearly 1K. You've got a Raw 1 700 PSA 10, nearly 3K. This is on the Sapphire variation.
Wow.
Then you've got this is the Aqua Refractor number 99 PSA 7, done 2.5K. Nice to see the HGA 9.5 doing 1.1K, just over 1K. SGC 10 doing close to 2K. And this, I don't know how much I believe this, because like the refractor's like not as like, I mean, it's rare, but I guess it's there because it's been there for a while, and usually 130 point takes their fake ones out.
No, that's the one. That's the more rare one. That's the Topps Chrome one.
Yeah. I know that, but like you've got
Go
like
up a bit more.
You got the number to 99, same version, like sold for only 2.5. I guess.
No, I think it's
7.
like super short print in Topps Chrome.
This
That refract, yeah.
Here we go. Look, here's a BGS 9.5.
I'm just sharing this. Give me
6.6K. Pretty crazy prices. Any other guys you want to look at? Do you want to have a look at some Georgie Russell?
Yeah, let's have a look at some Georgie.
Yeah, let's have a look at some Georgie.
Hamilton's into 5th. He's home, mate. This race is finished.
Yeah, but his tyres are wearing down, Doma.
But he says that every week, this lemon. lap 1. Oh, my tyres are worn. But they're fresh, Lewis. No, they're worn. Mind games.
I love it.
Verstappen's actually struggling.
Sonoda, who was the first guy you had to get past? Sonoda. He was the only guy who was really giving him trouble.
Yeah.
Thus
6
far.
seconds, 6.5 behind Perez. Or 7 now. Signs is going well, up into 10th. He's chasing
All right, here we go.
Sonoda.
Let's have a look at George Russell.
He'll be in 9th very quickly.
Purple refractor, 399, 320. You got the base. People are buying the base, spending nearly $30 on the base. Jeez. Hey, people are buying it for 80. Crazy stuff. Sapphire going for 160, 165, roughly. So there's 2 different sapphires. So there's like one where he's slanted. Seems like people are paying more money than the one that's straight up, which I guess doesn't say the freshest at the bottom or something like that. Well, that's just brilliant. See how big that is. That was terrible.
How we're looking there. It's almost under a second now for Hamilton. He's flying.
Aqua refractor, 244. What's this number to 25? 550. I mean, these have all been sold in the last 3 days, man. You know what I'm looking at. So still some pretty decent prices. Did this really go for $31? Surely that's a steal. Rookie refractor.
It looks like there's still a lot of volume as well going through sales.
Yeah, still a lot of volume. Well, all this stuff that I'm looking at, I'm down to number 40 and it's obviously in order, and we're only at the 7th of October. So, this is only three days of sales.
Bloody hell.
So from what I can understand, this refractor, the one that says the freshest, even though it's got the RC logo, people aren't really giving it much respect. So it looks like you can buy this refractor for $30, but the other one costs significantly more, probably. I'm just waiting for one to pop up.
His tyres are actually struggling, by the way, just an update. They are bolting Lewis, they're pretty bad.
So they don't look too good, do they, on that replay then?
Red Bull, no, not at all. Red Bull actually told Max that their tyres are much better than Mercedes and to start pushing now. And he's wiped off a bit of time off of Bottas. Be interested to see what the time is because he was 3.5 behind. Definitely is ads. Definitely is at the moment. Shredding the tyres, the track.
So is this supposed to be a one-stopper, or are they going to...
I don't know how they're going to do it.
Here we go. So here's a George Russell refractor. This is obviously his true refractor that people will consider his sort of side-on view. SGC 10, 676 on bids. This was finished on the 7th of October. So interesting stuff. Still demanding decent prices. There's Orlando's just popped up in the search. Sold for 275 on best offer. PSA 10. So that's an interesting one. That's very interesting. We got PSA 10 Sapphire sold for 580 on best offer, and then a SGC 10 Refractor
SGC, have a look at these guys.
676. There we go. That's what you like to see.
Fastest lap for Max. Signs up into 9th. It's all happening here. All right, Signs 6 seconds behind Stroll. It's just a real bad start for him. He'd be doing so much better if he didn't start so poorly. Signs.
Sorry, boys. I'm smashing down my last few rice cakes for the day.
Very nice.
Bit of peanut butter on them. Can't go wrong.
100%. You can't. It's elite. I love it. You're making me hungry.
11:30. Bit of F1. Bit of rice cakes and peanut butter. Look at that.
The difference is you're eating more to put on weight. If I ate at this time, I'd definitely be putting on weight, which I don't want to be doing.
That's why it's so crazy. Like I have to eat so much, and people are like, "How can you complain about eating that much?" I'm like, "Trust me, you don't.
That
you
is
don't want
hard.
to be eating this much."
I did like it was like, I can't remember. It's probably like 5 years ago. I did a fast, and I did it for 3 months or something.
Yeah.
Or 2 months. I did like this diet,
That's a long time.
whatever. Yeah. And then at the end of it, I'm like, it happened to fall on my birthday, the end of it. And I was like, I'm going to eat 10,000 calories. You know how hard it is to eat 10,000 calories?
Oh, yeah. That's ridiculous.
Bro, I was eating
You gotta eat
burgers and
takeaway.
shit.
You gotta eat
Yeah,
takeaway like 4 meals of the day.
Yeah, I was eating burgers and all this stuff. I had pancakes for breakfast. I had burgers for lunch, and then I had something else for dinner. And I think I got 800 calories under what like 9,200 calories for the day.
Holy crap, that's a fair bit.
And I was literally so sick. Like it's so hard to. You think, oh yeah, you can do it, but it's actually hard, mate. Even, like you feel it when you get it to like 4,000, which is what you were saying that you were.
I love eating food, but it's not pleasant at that point. It's
not at all.
It is actually sick. It is sickening. It's literally, you think about it, 9,200 calories is 3 days worth of food.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
like 2,800 calories for a male to burn.
2,800 about the.
Yeah,
about
22.
average,
about 22 to 2,800.
Yeah.
So depending on how active you are, you think about it, like 3 days worth.
Your metabolism too plays a big part.
Yeah, and if you're at 2,200 a day, it's like 4 days worth of food.
Yeah, God,
it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. 9,000's a bit of a stretch for me.
Yeah, it's not good.
Even 4,000.
NFL action on at 12:30 a.m. Doma. You got the Jets
London
versus the Falcons London game.
Oh no!
What time is that there? Oh, they're playing in London, are they?
They're playing in London.
I was going to say that's something I've been seeing pushed a fair bit recently. NFL into the UK, and I haven't really seen many people talk about it. But it's just something I've sort of.
They've been doing it for a while.
Years, bro.
Yeah. No, but I even mean like a few influencers and stuff. You know, just like wearing the NFL jerseys and sort of their paid promotion sort of stuff, and a few other like influencers doing stuff with NFL. I don't know if they're like former NFL players. I believe they are. I know one. He's like a DJ and he does like a podcast as well. And he's sort of like a bit of an influencer. He was doing something for one of the pages over there for like an NFL thing. And I was like, wow, this is something that seems like they're really trying to push.
The NFL's smart and stuff with all that paid stuff, like paid promos and you know, they're trying to get it more global. And the London games become a pretty big feature now every year.
Yeah. Where do they play it at? What stadium?
I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of the two teams that have signed the contract. Like, if you're trying to promote your brand, you don't want to send the Falcons and the Jets, mate. Like,
yeah.
And before that, they used to send the Jags. Like, Not exactly
It's,
the best teams. You probably want to send the Cowboys.
and the Patriots just because it's a big market, I guess.
Yeah. Send Tom Brady there, bro. That's it.
Whatever team Tom Brady's on, just send him there.
Yeah,
That would
every year.
shut it down. No, it doesn't say on Google where it is.
It's in Wembley. It's in Wembley.
It's at Wembley, is it? Wow, that's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
That's
And
sick.
all the fans can go as well, which is good over in England.
Good on him. This is completely different front. Did anyone see Celebrity MasterChef today?
No.
No,
I watched it for like a whole
Who's
15
on
minutes
it?
while I was eating my dinner.
Who's on
Archie
it?
Thompson is on it.
Oh, that's elite, bro.
Archie Thompson. Nick Rewalt's on it as well. He's all right, I
Oh.
guess. But Archie Thompson's on there. Oh man, he's a legend. He's an absolute
Bro,
legend.
so funny.
It's funny. It's funny, Archie Thompson.
And he
Bro,
was
we
cooking
had him.
some.
Yeah, go.
He was cooking some beef thing, and it's like he couldn't see, like, you don't know what's. I don't know much about cooking, to be honest, but apparently this dish here, you don't know if it's cooked well on the inside until you cut it open.
Yeah.
And he obviously, because he's presenting it, he hasn't cut it open, so they're like all suspenseful, and they're cutting it open, and his was perfect, of course, which I was happy for him. He didn't win the challenge, which was bullshit, but yeah, I'm definitely. That was the most interesting MasterChef's been in probably 15 years. Let's be honest.
His first time he's watched MasterChef, but he's fucking shouting for Archie Thompson.
It's the first time in like 12 years I've ever watched MasterChef.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I swear I haven't watched it since I was like 10 years old. But yeah, I might tune in every now and again just while I'm eating my dinner just to see how Archie's going.
Archie,
Fucking
mate.
Archie, what a
He
legend.
actually is a legend. We had at my old job, we used to have sports awards nights, like for the kids, and it was like best player in each team, each division, and then you had like player of the year, and that was like in year levels and all this stuff, and depending like on the sports and stuff where premierships were won or whatnot, we used to always get celebrities in, like past players, and we had guys like Eugene Galekovic in. We've had a whole bunch of people. Galekovic, over time, I've literally gone blank now, but Archie Thompson was one of them. Bro, he's the funniest bloke. He's
the best.
Yeah, because my job was like, so my mate actually knows him, and he teed it up, and Archie's like, yeah, I'll come, yeah. He's like, yeah, whatever. And like, my job is like, I hand the trophies to them and say, this is so and so's name. So then he can say, oh, Luke, congratulations on winning the soccer one. And bro, he's always just so G'd up. Like, even when he's a pisser, bro.
Yeah.
Like, even when I said hello to him, I'm like, oh, Archie, hi, I'm Dom, and I'll show you where you're sitting. Oh, yeah. Thanks, bro. He's just like, oh, it's just like a car park out there. He goes, it's fucking busy. How many people do you get to this thing? Like I said, mate, it's a school. I go, there's about 1,000 kids that go here. It's like, oh, fuck, it's pretty good. And he literally walks into the hall. He's like, wow, look at the setup. How many kids are here? This is crazy.
It's so funny because I could imagine that in his voice as well, and him saying all
Bro,
that
he's
shit.
so funny, bro. He's the nicest guy.
Yeah.
And then he'd get up there and he's just like, you'd say, like, this is, for example, like Harry was one of the kids, and I go, oh, this is Harry. And he goes, oh, yeah, Harry, that's a sick name. I used to play with a guy called Harry Kill. Yeah, he's a good player.
Fucking up. Imagine we were able to get him on the podcast. Fuck it. If we can get Archie Thompson on the podcast, that'd be legendary.
Genuinely, I reckon if you ask him, he'll come on.
Oh my god.
Just
oh my god.
Just say, Archie, get on, mate. And just
please.
Even if you talk to him, you say you can swear, Archie. You can say what you want,
and then you do whatever you want.
You get through it, and then you just get through X amount of the show, and then you say, Archie, have you got any of your rookie cards? Any money? You turn around and be like, fuck, you don't collect my rookie cards. Oh shit. You say something like that, bro. He'd be
he's so
funny.
good.
He's a
so
ripping
good.
bloke.
I was gonna say, one time I was lucky enough to walk. You know how like the kids walk on the ground with the players before the victory game. It was funny. It was when Harry Kuehl was there too. So my brother was with Harry Kuehl and I was with Archie. And I can't really remember much of it because it was a long time ago. But
there's the connection, mate. There's the connection. You can say that if you ever get him on the pod.
Archie,
Like,
I was like 12 years old. And I was like because I was a bit older, like I think I was like maybe 12 or 13. Like he didn't hold my hand, he like put his arm around me and we walked onto the ground like that. He's like, I'm not gonna hold your hand, like you're a big kid. Yeah,
Archie.
good times, good
What a
times.
legend, bro.
But that was like peak A League there. Harry Kuehl,
Yeah.
Archie at
That's
victory.
legendary.
Yeah, that is peak A League. This is
Legendary.
going way off F1, but
Surely there's a
I
picture.
hope
out
everyone
there.
in the chat's enjoying it.
Hopefully,
Yeah, I think I've got one. I think I might have one actually.
I
Are you
reckon on
saying
my
me on
Instagram, on
me
my
on the?
personal, yeah,
Yeah,
with Archie.
I'm pretty sure I have one. Yeah, I gotta find it, but it won't be as good as my rookie card. That was
There
the
he is.
best
Look at
find.
him. Look how G'd up he is.
There he is, Archie, the big arch dog.
Archie.
Oh, the goat.
He's a
Get
legend.
around
We
him.
had the Domo with no beard as well. What year was that?
That was 2016. That was my
Jeez.
first year in that job. Second year.
Yeah,
Bro's a sicko.
which is about 5 years ago now. 2016. Yeah.
He was a legend, mate. I think he commented on the photo.
Did he actually? Oh my god.
Oh no, he
No,
didn't.
that's what.
I thought
That's
he
what
did. I thought he did.
I'm gonna tell Azuro and Vincent about that. That's one to add to our list. We've made a little bit of a list for people we want to get on as sort of guests. That's one we definitely got to add to the list because that's legendary.
Archie, what a legend, bro.
He's a
God,
gun.
He's a
because
gun.
History
people
legend.
he cops a bit of criticism for like him on the with his expert commentary and stuff like that, but he's a legend.
Can't be any worse than Mark Milligan.
Oh yeah, Turkey. Was it Turkey that he said was going to win the Euro?
Yeah, Euro.
Fucking hell. Get that man off. Get him playing at Avondale because he's no good at his.
I don't want
He's
Milligan.
no
I don't
good
want
at expert
Milligan at
commentary.
Avondale, bro. I don't want Milligan
I
there.
reckon he'd be alright.
I'll go over the fence and go, "What's your prediction today, Mark? You lemon." I'll be abusing my own player.
Oh, here we go.
Zoe
Maxwell-
Banner, Max will catch Bottas. Lewis has got a lot of work today. By the way, this is like my second time watching F1 and more of a football fan. No worries, Zoe.
Football-
You got any
football
questions?
What sort of
Got
football?
any questions? Yeah, that's it. Welcome to the
We
stream.
love the questions. Yes, welcome to double coverage. Well, to off the grid, but definitely questions. This is what we want. We love questions. Hit up with questions like
Questions about
honestly,
anything. Could
where are
be,
you
could be
based?
anything.
First of all, I want to know where you're based. All right. Do you collect cards? If you collect cards, do you collect anyone outside of Lewis? Like, I'm serious. I want to know these questions.
Maybe she just collects football cards.
We're here to help. We're here to help. So Zoe, we hope you haven't dropped out. We hope you stay along here, follow the race with us. So what she say? Second time watching F1. It's actually a good race to watch. There's been a fair bit of overtaking.
Bit of action.
It's tough conditions too. So signs up into 9. Almost.
It's interesting to see that there isn't much more water from the looks of it, but they're still out there on the greens.
I think it's raining again.
Oh, is it? Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, I think there's been a bit of drizzle.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. I'm wrong. But it doesn't seem too heavy, so I think we should be out on that intermediate for a little while longer still. I don't think we're going to 6 anytime soon.
Nah. Bottas. Oh, signs one to one.
How's Hamilton's tyres looking now? Has he come in yet?
Yeah, mate. He's full of shit.
Doma doesn't buy it. Doma is not buying it.
But I don't buy anything he says. He's a Le Mans.
Doma is not buying it.
I've just got the stream up on Facebook. Sometimes I've been thinking about you. I've been playing FIFA 21. My team's crazy. You know, when you just go into career mode and you just put the takeover and you just put all the money, bro. I bought your boy in the January transfer, Luke, as he's my striker. My team's cooked, bro. I should take a photo and send it to you. Like everyone I bought, it's messed up. It's the United team that we need.
Send it through. Send it through. When you get a chance.
I can tell you the team, like the starting lineup. This is genuinely, if Ollie had this team, we'd still be shit. Still be terrible, bro.
God, he's rubbish.
Donnarumma in goals. Donnarumma in goals.
My God.
I've got Brandon Williams as my. I play 3 at the back, so I've got Brandon Williams because I want to develop the young kids. I got Delit.
What year are you in so far?
First year.
Okay.
First year. So I got Williams, Delit, and then I got Wan-Bissaka, Saucy's boy, and then my central midfielders are Donny van der Beek and Frankie de Jong.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
My cam is obviously Bruno Fernandes. Left wing is Fati. Right wing is Leroy Sané.
Striker's Timo.
Striker. No, actually, I should buy Timo.
I thought that's who you meant. Who are you talking about?
Yeah, Osherman, I meant.
Oh, shit.
No.
Oh, okay.
And then my strikers are Rashford and Ronaldo. Then my bench, bro, is it's a joke. It's Greenwood, Osherman, Gravenberch, Pedri, Musiala.
Oh my God.
I literally bought every young player, bro. It was crazy.
And only on career mode will they all turn out as well. We can sell them for big money.
Yeah, 100%.
It's the early time.
And then I got I still got Martial. I've got Zlatan. I've got everyone, bro. Everyone's there. You got to have Zlatan.
Oh, Zoe's from Zambia. Wow.
There we go. We're reaching
worldwide.
out to Zambia. This is big.
Shout out to Zambia.
Shout out. She's
not so much of a shout out to Barcelona, being a Madrid fan. But
Zoe, Lukey doesn't like Barca, but I'll tell you, there's some promising signs.
Adam, what do you boys think of the full-scale model of the 2020 car they released this week? I don't know if I saw it.
I didn't even see that.
Let me have a look.
We'll bring that up. That's what
I'd only seen the initial designs. Full-scale.
Zoe, I've noticed bad blood between Max and Lewis. Is it only sports-based drama or something happened between two? Sports-based at the moment that we know of. A lot of stuff.
I love that.
Well, it is. Oh,
I think I've talked about this, Adam.
I know something has happened off track, but who knows? Charles Leclerc is a machine, bro. Who's your favorite drivers, Zoe? We'll give you a few guys to watch as well.
Maybe she's watched the Drive to Survive.
Yeah, probably. Go for it, Lukey.
So am I back in? I was lagging out like crazy there for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, you're back in.
Adam, I think we've already talked about this. Is this the one from the article I'm looking at's from July? Because I remember talking about this a few weeks ago. It's from the 15th of July. What's the 2022 full-scale model?
Yeah, I think it is that one. That's what I've got coming up. As well.
Yeah. I think we've already talked about this, haven't we?
But, or maybe he's just... No, it was. He's asking a question. It wasn't released this week. It was released a while back now. But thoughts on it? I actually don't mind the design. Like the way
I don't mind the design. I think it looks all right.
The way it came out with all the colors and stuff, and people were like, "Oh, it looks terrible," but it hasn't even got. They haven't put it really in the team colors as of yet. So once you see it, not art, but on the car, it'll look pretty good.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it'd be, in terms of the performance of it, I think that'll be something we observe when we see it race next year, and in practice, in time trials, late this year, early next year as well. But the performance, it's going to be something we can sort of measure more. Like, they can say all this stuff in the promo and stuff like that. More downforce and improved rear wing and stuff like that. But I don't think it's something we're really going to see until we see it raced. Will we see another manufacturer come out and just make a car that's dominant like Mercedes has been for the last few years, or Red Bull was in the early 2010s? I hope not. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see for sure.
Interesting enough, who was it that we were talking with Anth during the week, and Porsche are keen on coming in to the sport. So that was actually reported late last year that they were thinking about coming back in, and it was Porsche. And who else did he say? Did he say Lamborghini was the other one? I think it was.
There's another one I heard yesterday.
There was two main.
Qualifying. I can't fucking remember now.
Big companies, two massive companies.
Or was it Audi? Probably Audi. They own Lamborghini, so I think.
There's another one I heard yesterday. It was American. It was some American manufacturer. I can't remember now.
Trying to see.
I've lost it. It might come to me. We'll see. Zoe said, got 4 drivers so far: Max, Fernando, Lewis, and that boy Norris. Bottas is humble. He's too humble for the sport.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
He'll be driving at Alfa Romeo next year, Zoe. He's not going to be driving for Mercedes. George Russell's going to be driving for Mercedes, so he's getting promoted to that seat. Guy to watch, definitely Charles Leclerc next year in the Ferrari, who's currently in 3rd in this race. The Ferraris are not really the best cars, and they're still killing. See, learning. This is learning. We're educators. Who has the most powerful car? It is Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen have the 2 most powerful cars. So next year,
I like how she put Fernando. I like how she put Fernando Alonso in there.
I like
Absolute
that too.
Legend. Absolute
He's
legend.
a legend of the sport. So is Sebastian Vettel as well, Zoe. Another world champion.
Legend.
Multiple-time world champion. But they're changing up the sport next year, 2022. So the car designs are changing, and it's to make it more of an equalization in the sport. So it's more equal for all teams, and hopefully we get some really close races, and hopefully like a close run in the World Championship race as well, which we are having one this year, which is pretty good. So
that's what we want.
Not like last 2 seasons where Hamilton just breezed by. He had the quickest car by a mile, and it was just boring to watch.
Well, look at this race, for example. The top 6 positions were 6 different teams, which was wild on the grid.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Which is good to see.
Been more entertaining this season.
Haven't seen for a
overall.
while. Oh yeah, definitely.
Leclerc's pushing on Verstappen. He's only 2.5 seconds behind him. Perez is in a bit of trouble, yo. Wow, look at how bold his tire is. Who's messaging? Come on, Mick Schumacher. You got to beat Mazepin. I don't think he's been beaten by him once this year. It's raining more now, Sign said.
Conditions are getting tougher.
Oh, I love that comment. That is elite. That comment is actually elite. I think for Bottas leaving Mercedes is like when Neymar left Barca, he became a non-entity. I love that. I reckon Neymar is one of the most overrated players I've ever seen, like of our generation. He's
Oh
good,
wow,
but
that's a
he's
big
very
call.
he's very overrated.
Big call.
Massive
I don't know.
call.
I sort of don't get the Neymar slander, especially. I feel like it only comes from United supporters as well. I feel like United supporters slander him the most.
Good. So we should.
I don't know why. It just always comes from United supporters. It's funny, but
I don't
yeah,
like him.
I understand why people don't like him. Yeah, I
Zoe
don't
said
mind him. I think he's okay.
she likes Vettel as well.
Vettel's good. Vettel's definitely good.
Is there anyone that you don't like? Starting to rain again. Oh yeah, bit there. Yes. Danny Rick back up into 16th. Oh man, he's having
It's
a
been a
mare.
grind. It's been a
He is
grind.
literally having a mare. Far out, man. He's struggling. He's 8 seconds behind Russell. He can't even catch the Williams. Like, I feel for him, man. I really do. He had his purple patch, I guess.
Let's hope next year's equalization's a big one to big one to Alvin. You just like that Zoe's comment.
Yeah.
In my country, we call Man United fans noisemakers. It says a lot. It says a lot. I like it. I like it.
I do like it. We are noisemakers.
That's funny as.
For the right reasons or the wrong reasons, Zoe?
Oh my god. Verstappen Bottas? Oh, is that Perez Hamilton? No, Perez Hamilton, sorry. Oh my god. He's got him. No, he hasn't.
Jeepers.
Oh my god.
That's a good thing, Zoe, that you haven't got a driver you don't like. Just enjoy the sport. You don't have to be like me, the Manchester United noisemaker over here, that I don't like Lewis Hamilton. So
Noisemaker.
I love it. Screenshot on the Discord, Adam said.
What is it? Oh no.
No, it's the car. Yeah, this is the car that they released bit earlier in the year in the images. This is the one that I mean, like that color. You know how it's got like that weird color scheme
The
on
silver
it.
and yeah.
Once
It almost looks like a Hyper Prism, but on a car.
Yeah. Legit.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I don't mind it. It looks. The car
Yeah, it
looks
looks
good.
okay. In terms of performance, I hope it does. It does what they're trying to do and makes it a more even playing field.
I hope so. I really do.
Let me try to find it. Where has he put it? We're talking about the same picture, yeah?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
In the F1 chat.
Yeah.
It's in the F1 chat. Adam dropped it in there.
Yeah. Definitely more streamlined design.
Man,
which I don't mind as well.
Leclerc's almost got this
bigger
under
tires too.
Oh.
What else has been happening, boys? Anything noteworthy?
Nothing
much, mate. Just focusing. One thing is focusing our NFT attempts, mate. Our just not going to, because the vast lands of the NFT world can just rattle your brain. How much is out there? Like, there's a lot of distractions, a lot of, and like, you got to be careful of the rug pulls and things like that. But if you're onto a good thing, I think you should like double down on some of those ones, and a few of them are like, for me, is like VV Collectibles, Z Run. I think I'd even entertain doubling in a bit of Sorare. So Rare, sorry. Once the prices maybe die down a little bit in the off season, I'm hoping there's a bit of a lull. Maybe I might be able to get into the market with $500-600 or something like that. Whereas like right now, you put $500, you'd be lucky to get two decent cards, you know. So I'm hoping to hopefully be able to fill the team with $500-600 in the off season, possibly, and you know just build from there. I kick myself every time because I knew about So Rare when it was fucking in 2018, and I thought it was the dumbest thing ever. And here I am, I'm looking like a fool. So, no joke, when I knew about it, you could go on there and buy cards for $7, $5, like cheap shit.
No, we could have done that with everything, Source. Could have done it with that. Could have done it with Top Shot. Could have done it with VV.
F1 Topps Chrome.
Bro, if we did it, we'd already have the island.
Dynasty.
Especially on VV collectibles.
VV collectibles, that's the one with the... You know what's funny? My sister's boyfriend was talking about it the other day. I was like, wait, is this the one that Source talks about?
Yeah, that's the
I'm
one that
pretty sure it
Omi
was.
backs. That's the one that
Yeah,
Omi
yeah,
backs.
that's it. I was like, because
Yeah.
he was telling me about it. He was talking about like NFTs and crypto and shit like that. And then he brought it up. I'm like, fuck, I'm pretty sure that's the one that Source and Dom talk about. And well, it was in the end.
Not for anything. You know, when you go into these NFT projects, I was saying it to Source the other day, like, you go and look at them, and then you think to yourself, is it going to be a rug pull? And every time you buy into something, you're straight away going to say to yourself, like, 60% chance what I've bought into is good, but there's a 40% chance that it could be a rug pull. You know, with VV, you walk into it and you go 98% chance, 99% chance, because you've got to give a margin of error, but 98% chance, I've got nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
They've got thousands of licenses, you know, thousands or hundreds of licenses, sorry, coming close to 1,000 licenses. They're saying
the shit that they're doing is just crazy, man.
They've got TV shows, they've got movies, they've got NFL.
Look at what they've done with the James Bond movie.
Before we do
what they did,
hold on. Before we go down this rabbit hole of NFTs, Adam, what did you think of the car for next season? So you're asking us about it. What did you think of it? Did you like it? Not like it? What do you reckon? All right, continue, Sauce.
Bro, it's just quickly breaking news.
Yeah.
Literally, this is actually breaking news. And this is probably because he heard that I didn't like him, and now I've got in his head. So he's actually going to retire from the World Cup after next year. But Neymar said next year is his last World Cup.
Oh, wow.
He's got no more strength in his mind to deal with football anymore. There you go.
Hey, you know what's funny? How long is that new Puma deal he signed? Because he signed that, last year?
Be finishing next year.
Wow.
After the World Cup.
I wonder if he's gonna retire from club football as well. Or just international football.
No, I don't think so.
Sorry, keep going sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, that's all right, mate. Hamilton's into fourth here, I've noticed, so he's just sneakily finding his way up. Still got 10, 20 laps. Can he get on the podium?
Oh no. Oh.
Yeah, so I've completely forgotten what I was saying, but
VV.
Yeah, I know. But it's just overall it's just a good project. I think they're making good moves, and as I said, did you see what they did with the James Bond?
I didn't.
It was so it was like you buy this limited edition movie ticket. And it's an NFT movie ticket essentially, and it allows entries to 7 people to get into the cinema. That you buy this movie ticket, and then after you own this NFT of the movie ticket of the last James Bond movie, which in all honesty, I don't think it's going to be the last James Bond movie. There will be other ones that will just.
It's the last one with Daniel Craig, though.
Okay, the last one with Daniel Craig.
Did you guys see Vettel slipping into the pit lane there? Just sliding into the entry. He's struggling.
Like, why did they put...
I don't know. Why did they put the slicks on? He's always ended up in the wall. Oh, my God.
That's the stupidest thing.
Yeah, so you don't think it's going to be the last James Bond movie? They've been
Nah,
saying that
they-
for the last 20 years or some shit.
Nah, they'll keep making them. They'll make them forever.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're looking to see who is obviously going to be the next James Bond. There's rumors that it could be Henry Cavill.
John Cena.
John Cena. Oh my god. Mate. Speaking about The Rock, I'm glad you brought that up because
He's back in wrestling. Is that what you were saying?
No, is he back
He
in
was
wrestling?
on. He was on wrestling the other day. Yeah, he was on SmackDown. I saw it on my newsfeed.
Luke, I was going to say, surely you're onto this, mate. Mr. Urban in the hip hop game. You know he's releasing a rap
He released
album.
the song. I heard he released a song with someone.
He's
I haven't
releasing a
listened
full
to it.
album.
Oh my god!
I'm going to play
That's
you a bit
crazy.
on here. I'll probably get
Please
kicked
play
off, but I don't really give a fuck. It's worth listening to because it is horrendous.
Is it bad? Oh, no,
So bad.
He was on wrestling the other day with
He's
what's
probably
that guy's name?
promoting his new song.
Baron Corbin.
Oh yeah.
He was talking shit to him and
called
one of the other
Face
lady.
Off.
I think she's the women's champion. I don't know who it is. Redhead girl. Yeah, I just saw the little clip because like every now and again I get WWE clips on my newsfeed, and I always watch them because you have to.
Here it is. Not that. That's an ad.
Love a good YouTube ad.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yo, King Brahma, what's poppin', bro? Tech 9 here.
Russo, my brother, Tech 9.
Oh my
I've been
god.
thinking about something. I think we give the people more.
Yes, we do. I think you're right, bro.
I know you know. We've talked about this. Let's give the people.
You're getting F1, you're getting some rock rap, you're getting everything on here. Off the grid. What's the plot tonight? But let's go.
Spirit of a lion, this drives my soul. Give it up to Zion, then
What the hell is this?
Oh
Is that
my
him?
god.
Or is that the other guy?
Ready? Where
That's
is he?
him.
No, that's not him. He sounds
Well,
like...
if that was him, I would have been impressed.
No, he sounds horrendous. It just sounds like The Rock. Here it is.
Thank you, brother Tech 9. Thank you, Terramana. One take. That's a wrap.
What?
Or did I just skip the whole thing? I just skipped the whole thing.
Skip the whole song, mate. What are you doing?
Is there timestamps? Surely. There's timestamps in the comments.
It has to be. This is horrendous. Fucking hell. I'll just go right here. Here you go.
What?
Terrible.
I'm not expecting much though. So is it really that bad?
Yeah, that's
I'm not
shit.
expecting anything.
That's horrendous. Anyway,
You know, good on him for putting himself out there.
yeah.
I'll rate
If you just watch the video
Good on
clip, he just pretty much just promotes his tequila and stuff, and it's just a massive promo for him. So it's good.
Good on him. I'll rate it.
I love The Rock, so he can't do anything wrong in my opinion.
Yeah. Anything?
Yeah, okay. To an
There's
extent.
probably-
To an extent.
Within reason, Rock, you can't do
Yeah.
it. You can't do anything wrong.
So Hamilton
Oh,
is
shit.
fourth. He's got a box now.
Oh, he came in, didn't he? Didn't he come in with
Did he?
Oh no, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
No.
No, yeah, no way. Because I was going to say, because Perez came in, and I thought he might have come in at the same time as him, but I don't think
So he's going to box. So this is going to be interesting. Unfortunately, Leclerc has to still pit.
Yeah, so he'll probably drop to 11, 15. He'll probably drop into fourth behind.
Where are
Oh
they
no,
putting
Hamilton's
him?
going to pit. No, he'd drop into fourth. Yeah,
Here we go. Does he got a chance of
staying
getting on
out.
the podium, Hamilton?
yeah, definitely. Oh,
Oh no, he said he wants to stay out.
I trust him. If it was Lando saying it, I'd say, Lando, get your fucking ass into the pits right now. I don't want to. No. Do you remember what happened last week? But yeah, Lewis doesn't want to stay.
No.
Wants to stay out. You got to trust him. Got to back him in.
That's a fair point. It's pretty funny.
He's trying to build some more distance in between him and Perez.
Back to the NFTs, just quickly. There was something I was thinking of. Then we sort of went off topic with the Rock talk and Neymar slander. It's all good. The thing with NFTs, the big thing is like blocking out the noise of everything else that's going on around it, and looking at the project as sort of what it actually is, like whether it's licensed or whether it has good utility, and sort of the projection trajectory of the project itself. That's something I've really been trying to look into more and more. And what you're saying about predicting if you think it's going to be a rug pull or not, that's a little bit harder.
Yeah.
But in terms of like the licenses and stuff like that, the only thing that really intrigue the only things that really interest me for NFTs are like are license stuff, really, to be honest, especially in sports stuff. Like even the remember how you had the Kobe ones and stuff like that? What was that one you were talking about the other day?
Yeah, there's a Kobe one, which is
Yeah,
it's difficult to get involved in. And there's there's one that just launched. It's called Mechaverse. I think it's going to be massive. Like the floor on it, I think they were like just they were like 0.1 ETH, so maybe like 1K to mint, right, or just about 1K to mint one, and their floor on them is already like 5 Ethereum, 6 Ethereum.
Shit.
Yeah.
Was that just the Kobe one, or was that?
Nah, this was another one called Mechaverse. Okay. It's pretty nuts.
What's that one about?
It's like this Japanese anime, and they're going to turn it into a game and stuff like that. They're ones that I'm really like fond of and high on is like the play to earn games, because there's also been some. I sort of follow the coin as well, the crypto coins of those, because they're generally sometimes they shoot up. It's happened with Axie Infinity. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that. It's a play-to-earn game, and they've got a crypto coin called AXS, and it's just gone fucking nuts, the coin.
Okay. So do you think, like, when I sort of relate it back to ones that I know of that are like play-to-win, you mean like So Red? Do you mean like the F1 Delta time as well, where you sort of build the car and you race it, and then you earn...
Yeah,
you earn their currency of whatever the brand is.
Yeah. But obviously, it's within like reason of like, you know, the game quality's got to be decent. But like then saying that, there's some out there where the game quality is not even that good. You know what I mean? Like So Rare, like the game quality is not that good, but it's still like plausible enough to.
I think it's good.
People to play.
It's similar to fantasy, I guess.
It's similar to fantasy, which people love, right? Yeah. But what I'm saying out there's also other ones like, you know, then it's not the most well-built game. It's, you know, very old school. Like feels like the game was built back in the 90s, you know, and we're like in the 2000s. But some reason they do well. But then there's ones out there that get a lot of investment, and they're like, you know, looking to create a really good high-quality game.
Yeah, that's where I think Delta Time is struggling at the moment, in terms of the last time I watched sort of explanation and a bit of, you know, gameplay, if you want to call it that. The game itself was a bit of a struggle. The idea was good behind it, though. I liked it, and especially for people who are very technical in the sport, like Christian. When Christian comes on, that's why as soon as I saw it, I sent to Azura. I'm like, show Christian this, because I think he'd be really good at it. People who are very technical in the sport and know that side of it. Whereas, like, even though I've been a fan of this for a long time, the technical side of it I don't know probably as much as other people. And I think people who are very sound in their technical knowledge of F1 would do well in Delta Time. Yeah, that's what, to be honest, I
reckon it's something.
Yeah, for sure. It's just if it keeps going the right way, you know, it's officially licensed and stuff like that, which ticks off a big. That's a big tick for me, really.
The peace of mind, really, in the end of the day, like, why wouldn't you officially license F1 NFT? Really, it's a game.
To be honest, I thought it was going to be moments, sort of like
that'd be sick,
sort of like a Top Shot, and that's what I wanted. I was like, yes, finally! Like, I think this could blow up. Like, I'd never heard of it before.
Imagine you own that moment. That moment at in the Aussie Grand Prix where was a Barrichello went off the back of forget who it was, and he went like airborne.
I remember. Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Just imagine you get that as a
that is
moment.
a
It would
moment. That'd be
be just
crazy.
crazy, absolutely crazy.
There'd be so many sequels to get.
Jeez, man, I don't know how much they want to be celebrating crazy crashes as moments. That'd
Mm.
be pretty cool to own, though.
No, like that as a moment. Obviously, no one got hurt in it, but it's actually one of the most iconic photos ever taken in a Grand Prix and stuff. And you'd be able to get like sick overtakes and, but not for
I
anything.
wonder.
You're gonna have to have incidents and stuff too. Yeah, like it builds the drama of the NFT as well. Like, why wouldn't you want to have that incident with like Hamilton and Verstappen?
Yeah,
Like,
that's a pivotal point in the whole season if you think about it.
yeah, if you get
That-
those moments, yeah,
yeah.
it's like,
Yeah, I'm just trying to think how they break it up. Would they do it in like even race performances, for example? So like the first one I can think of is Leclerc's Monza win from 2019,
Leclerc's in trouble, yeah.
and Bottas got him. Yeah, yeah. Would they do it as that, like as a sort of a moment?
Yeah,
Like the
I
whole
reckon.
race and that performance as a moment, or would they do it as a particular player like overtaking that race, or I don't know. Like,
You
there's so
have the
many different
opportunity
ways
to do
to do
so
it.
much with overtakes
Yeah,
and stuff.
there's so many different things you could do with that.
With the overtakes, you'll be able to do heaps.
By the way, when does the NFL one drop? Does anyone know exactly? Because I heard it was going to be before the
Ooh.
end of the season, like the end of the regular season, so before
The
the finals and playoffs.
The NFL one is probably one to get into as well.
Yeah, definitely. Dapper Labs is
Even La Liga.
the league is going to be sick. I'm really excited for that, especially because they got the legendary moments as well.
I
That'd
genuinely
be really
reckon
cool.
it's worth jumping into.
I'm excited. Look, I'm excited for what they're doing, Dapper Labs and,
Yeah,
and
Dapper
Flow,
Labs is
man.
sick.
Like I've been following them, man. Like I'm excited for what they're doing. Really am.
I'd love to be I'd love to get somewhat involved in the La Liga one. I don't know how.
We've got to get Dapper Labs to get onto F1s and get VV
Yeah.
Collectibles to get onto F1s as well.
That'd be
That'd be
cool.
sick.
You know what VV Collectibles, what their role is with F1? Their role is to make 3D life versions, augmented reality cars like they've done with the DeLorean, but of F1 cars.
Oh, that's
And
sick.
Oh,
like
wow.
you could
That's
go
cool.
in and you could blow it up on same thing what they've done with the DeLorean. But this is where I see like them getting contracts with like Ferrari, getting contracts with like Lamborghini, and they could do like a 3D augmented reality
You can
car.
sit in the car.
Mhm.
Yeah, like that's what I see them how they should build their contracts with that sort of stuff.
That's cool.
I think it will because like VV have actually looked into patenting and working out on augmented reality glasses, which is funnily enough, like Facebook are actually creating those glasses. I don't know if you saw,
Yeah.
but Facebook's creating glasses. You put it on, you can see Facebook in the glasses as a projection. So
God.
that
Does it
augmented
work with your normal prescription?
well, you probably not. I'd be cooked. I wouldn't be able to see shit. So I have to put glasses on
Specsavers
top of
X
glasses.
Facebook.
I got to put glasses on top of glasses. That's
Oh,
like when you have
God.
to go
nah,
watch
maybe
the...
they'd do some sort of thing. You can put some sort of lens in there.
Maybe.
Ooh, nearly
But it's-
goal. I'm watching Italy versus Belgium at the same time here.
Oh,
Nations League,
The third place playoff.
third place playoff.
What's the lineup? Do you have the lineup there, Sauce?
No, but Balotti
No,
nearly
I'll get it.
scored.
But what's he starting? God.
I think that's Balotti. Yeah.
God. Look.
They got to share the game time, you know.
I don't know if it's going to dry up in time, this line.
3 shots
telling
already,
you-
Sauce, for Italy.
I'll tell you what, if this does dry up like they're saying, and Lewis stops and puts on slicks, he'll win this race comfortably.
So does it stop raining?
If Lewis stops or Lewis doesn't stop.
If Lewis stops. At the moment, he's just going to finish third. He's not catching Verstappen. So
Yeah.
Will they take the chance, or they'll just take the third?
They can,
Well, has he
but it's
not
still a
stopped
bit
yet, Lewis?
no.
Or has he
It's still
stopped
a bit.
once?
No, he hasn't stopped. He's the only person that hasn't stopped. Him and Ocon.
God. Just looking at Italy's midfield here, Barella, Locatelli, and Pellegrini. That's a sick midfield. I rate that. Raspadori starting up front as well. That's one that Ozuna would absolutely love. He'd be very happy about that. And so would Vincent too. I'm sure we'll discuss it tomorrow. To be honest, I haven't caught a lot of football at all this weekend. Or
Just
many
been
of the
mainly
international.
international stuff.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I'm not a huge fan of the Nations League and stuff like that. Even just into the World Cup qualifiers, I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't watch it. Like I'll have a quick look over the scores and stuff, maybe watch a bit of highlights, but I definitely won't watch the games.
So at the moment, with the result as it is, if it stands and the race finishes now, Verstappen will be 1 point exactly in front of Hamilton in the World Championship. 1 point. He'll go from 2 point lead for Hamilton to a 1 point lead for Verstappen.
Yeah. It's really heating up. You have 5 races to go.
I know.
It's going to be a great end to the season. I hope everyone's watching and has the same eyes on it it's had all season, because this run is going to be wild. It's going to be
so
wild.
good.
What did Lou put in? Oh, here we go. Lou's chucked a message in the group.
Oh, they're stopping him.
They're taking a punt.
Gap to Gasly. So he's going to concede to sixth place.
What? Well, I've got a Gary Lineker quote here. Just after Lewis comes out, we see where he ends up. God, look at those tires. Jeez. Good stop, 2.3 seconds.
That's a great stop for Hamilton. He actually probably will pass Perez. He'd be able to catch Perez on new tires. And
6 seconds, 7 laps.
He'd be able to catch Leclerc as well. So he's still probably finishing third, really.
Wow.
This is literally Bottas's race. It's awesome. Good on him. The Verstappen will be hoping now that Perez and Leclerc can hold him off and he can get a bit more of a gap in the World Championship race, which will be handy for him.
It's one of his Gary Lineker quote.
What's he said?
Oh no, sorry, Roy Keane. Roy Keane. Sorry.
Roy Keane. Oh my God, what's he said?
All right, so it's Phil Foden, and this is a quote. I love my American football, and Foden's been like a top quarterback. He's been like Tom Brady. He's picking people out. He's got runners and he's got wide receivers. What the hell is this guy talking about?
Phil Foden is like Tom Brady?
Yeah. He makes it look so easy.
Okay.
Chill out, mate.
It started to rain again, by the way.
Oh no.
So it was a good stop by Lewis. He's
Mm.
right behind him. You can see him in screen. He's in probably 2 laps. He's catching Leclerc and Perez. So
Yeah, what do you think of the quote? You like it?
that's great. It's absolutely fantastic, in my opinion.
Why is Lewis swearing for?
Perez.
That he gave up the pace behind Max. He's not happy.
Third.
But with those old tires, like commentators were saying, they're pretty much like slick. So if it starts raining again, he's probably worse off.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Well, you
I
should have
reckon
seen.
it's
Did
a
you see
good
how worn
call.
they were when they took them off? They
Yeah,
had the camera on them. Oh, if that was me, I would not want to be driving around on those.
you don't want them to pop either.
Nah. Oh no,
Oh,
he's
there you
gonna
go.
get him.
Yeah, he's going to
Oh,
get
here
him.
comes
Leclerc's
Lewis.
finished, mate. Like
Oh
it
no.
was a good race by him. He'll finish fifth.
Yeah.
Well, you hope. Gasly's actually pacing pretty well, so
Signs up into 8th.
Sainz has driven really, really well. He'd be
He's had a
able to
great
push.
race today.
I reckon he
Even
could
Ricardo
push.
up to 11th as well.
Yeah, that's actually a
Big
great
mover
result
there.
for him. If you can try and catch Stroll, it'd be good. Get him in the points.
Mm. What's Leclerc saying?
No rear grip.
Yeah.
He's in strife.
Wait, how far? Who's the next guy after him?
Gasly,
He's what, 6 seconds?
6 seconds. Yeah.
Hopefully they can hold on. 3 seconds faster on the last lap. Hamilton was than Leclerc. Oh, poor guy.
Bottas is flying.
Called it at the start, Lukey. It was
Hey?
all about that start. It was all about the start. If you could get out in front.
Yeah, Bottas has been great today.
He
Flawless
has.
race. It's good to see him. It's good to see him win every now and again.
There you go. So not
He's
for
still a top
anything.
driver, in my opinion.
It is frustrating for Hamilton. Like he had third position pretty much locked in.
Hmm.
Oh, he's not happy. He's not happy. Now it's going to be a six-point gap if he finishes where he finishes.
So what's he saying? He's saying he didn't want to come in.
Yeah, he didn't want to come in. And
Yeah.
He's cracked it now. Another Mercedes blonde. I told you, mate. They're
not right, are they?
they've made so many errors this season. It is incredible.
Like, if this is 2 seasons ago, Toto is not making that decision. They're like that cohesiveness. It just doesn't feel like it's there at the
Yeah.
moment. It's felt like that all season.
Toto's
It's
dreaming
weird.
about giving George Russell World Championship next year. That's what he's thinking about. He's like, I don't care about Lewis. He's like, washed. He's going to be washed.
Lewis has come and
season.
gone.
Yeah, washed.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see how Lewis reacts as well.
He's going to
and what
start
that
putting
situation is going to be
hashtag
like.
wash king like LeBron.
Oh, love it. The bands. The bands.
Wash king.
No, I feel like he's too sensitive to do stuff like that.
Yeah, he'd cry. Like, what did he say? Like
He's too
Noah
sensitive.
parting the sea. Lemon.
Yeah. That was an all-time quote.
Noah had the arc, you peanut. Bro, that
Yeah,
was
Good
so
to see
funny.
people
Yeah,
recognizing signs there. I think he's in the running for driver of the day. I think he was
I
first
hope
there.
so. He's been really, really
Well done
good.
to the people. Shout out to the people for voting that one.
Gasly's
and not
got
just
under
giving
a
it to Max.
second behind Hamilton.
Yeah.
Oh, this could be
He's
interesting.
not happy. He is pissed.
I love it.
He's pissed.
You gotta love it.
He was almost 2 seconds quicker than him on the last lap, Gasly.
Come on.
Oh,
Come on, Pierre.
No.
Come on, Pierre.
No.
Come on, Pierre. And Norris is catching Gasly. How good would this be? Norris and Gasly pass Hamilton. Oh, it would be a dream.
Oh my god.
If I'm Verstappen, I'm sending him gifts during the week. If they pass him, I'm sending him gifts. 100%.
Bottas is home and host.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Come on, Pierre. Push.
What do you guys think of Jensen Button on the commentary team?
I like Jensen Button.
Yeah, me too. I really like him on the commentary. I think he does a great job.
He's funny when he was talking in quali and he was just like, he's trying to get his terminology right. It was so funny.
Yeah,
He kept saying like, "Oh, he's on pole. He's on pole." Lewis, and everyone's like, "No, he's just the fastest car today, Jensen. Like, he's taking a 10-second penalty." He's like, "Yeah, I got to get that out of my head." He's like,
I like him. I reckon he's good.
"Yeah,
Good chemistry on the panel as well.
he's
He's good.
good."
As a driver,
Come
I
on.
didn't love him as a driver, to be honest.
I wasn't a big fan of him either.
Yeah, but it's sort of like one of those things now that he's sort of out of it and he's in commentary. So you know, it reminds me of Edge, because when Edge was wrestling, I used to fucking hate Edge. I hated him so much.
Yeah,
And now when I like think back about Edge, I'm like, Edge was actually pretty cool. Like when I say Edge now, I'm like, Edge is pretty cool.
if
Not
I
gonna
was
lie.
watching that back, like, if he was the rated R superstar now, when I was
Yeah.
older, and you like understand it more, and like
Yeah.
not for anything, when you get older, you usually like the bad guys more because their characters
Yeah.
are cooler. Bro, Edge would have been my favorite wrestler ever.
Yeah.
Like all the shit he did in that role, it's just like,
I gotta say, him and the John Cena feuds were pretty crazy. And then
I
when he
love
teamed up
Edge.
with Randy Orton as well, oh my god.
It was so good.
Best era of wrestling, hands down. Don't care what
Yeah.
anyone says. Yeah.
Even better
Hands
than
down.
Stone Cold Rock, that sort of era.
Yeah, that was part of that era, man. It was
It was
part
the
of
same.
like
Nah, it was
they crossed
after it, I
over.
reckon.
Yeah,
That's
they
a bit
crossed
after.
It
over.
wasn't too long.
It was a bit after it, but
That,
little
that
bit, yeah.
2000 to 2010 period was probably
Yeah. And then the Shield came out and just started beating up everyone, and that got annoying.
everything was amazing. Then they had Nexus and with CM Punk and
Yeah. Remember that Oh no, you know what my favorite storyline was? When ECW and WWE were fighting.
yeah, that was the best.
And they brought back ECW. I remember that time when they signed the contract, the Rob Van Dam and John Cena, they signed the contract and all the ECW guys invaded and they
Yeah.
just belted John Cena. That was crazy. Sabu put him through the announcement table. Fucking hell. Oh, jeez. Good times.
Those are the times. The times.
Good times.
so is that what we're looking at here? Bottas, Verstappen, Perez,
Perez.
1, 2, 3.
It's good. Leclerc's going to get fourth. Like you take that. It's a great, great
definitely.
drive for him.
So do we reckon if Hamilton stayed out, he would have finished in third?
Probably.
But his
I'm not
tires were
sure.
warm. Or would he have
It
lost?
depends how the tires went, and there's too many. I understand why they brought him in. There's too many variables to leave him out there.
Gasly can't catch him, by the way, so he's going to finish in fifth. Hamilton.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like Gasly's peeled off a little
Tell you
bit.
what, Verstappen be happy with 6 points instead of 1 point
Yeah, of course.
ahead, and not for anything. These little mistakes like this, every point counts because there could be a pivotal moment in the next 5 races where it could be the difference where Hamilton might finish a little bit behind Verstappen, or Verstappen might finish second to him or third to him, and they'll be tied, or he'd be still in front just instead of Lewis having the outright lead because of this. Where if it's 1 point and he finishes second to Lewis, he's definitely losing the lead. At the moment, if he finishes second to Lewis, he can afford to do that for at least one race.
Yeah. Spot on.
So there's that leeway. He can literally give up a race pretty much if he's struggling just to hold a second spot. So
it's the real business then now.
This is it now. This is like if you're getting into it and you want the thick of things when it comes to the season, you have to it is must watch racing. The last 5 races. Definitely. If you want to see drama and stuff, this is when you have to watch it because these two guys are going to be put under the most pressure. And when they are 1 and 2, like we've seen in the past, errors have occurred. They've crashed each other out. Even anything else with other guys that are winning, they just want it so badly they can make errors. But enough of that. On to today. The man led from start to finish, Valtteri Bottas. He was phenomenal and
he'll be happy. He'll be
well
happy.
deserved. Well deserved. He's one of the true great people of Formula One, and he deserved all of that.
Verstappen,
fantastic.
Perez. Where's Leclerc
Here we
coming through?
go.
There's all the
Here's the
lapped
fist
cars
bump.
are coming through.
He's killed him.
Perez.
He's around the first corner before they even get past the.
Leclerc's coming through now.
That's awesome. Great for Leclerc. Very happy for him.
Yeah, he'll take fourth. And surprisingly, no safety cars in this race, and it looks like every runner has finished.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Well done, Valtteri. Laps led 49. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because he pitted.
Yeah.
But you pretty much say he led from start to finish.
Yeah.
He had to make the start. He just was so dominant. He killed it. That's fantastic for him. Got the fastest lap as well. Got the extra point.
Not happy. He's happy about it, Bottas. Now it's time to chuck on the NFL, mate. Bang!
I'm going to bed is what I'm doing.
You get some sleep,
Yeah,
mate.
me too. Me too.
Well, boys, I was sleeping from 7:30 till 9:30, mate. Sorry.
What
Really?
time? What time are the games tomorrow? Let me have a look, mate. Yeah, I tell you what. With the struggles that they had, you would definitely take that as Red Bull, like 100%.
The struggles they had in
Yeah.
qualifying and that. I mean,
No,
still
even in
qualifying.
this race, Verstappen said the car didn't feel the best either. So
Yeah, he definitely takes second and third.
yeah, 100%. 7:25. Cowboys Giants. Chiefs Bills. Oh, Chiefs Bills.
Oh,
At
wow.
11:15.
Yeah, it's a
That's
good
good.
matchup.
Is that on ESPN?
Yeah,
I might chuck that on tomorrow.
bro. I should have just stayed up till 4 a.m. Watch Buccaneers Dolphins. Watch Brady just tear my
No,
boys
go to
up.
sleep.
You want to see a slapping? Just get up and watch that game. You know, I
Cardinals.
expect.
I was going to say Cardinals 49ers as well. Is that going to be a good game?
Yeah. I
Kyler
genuinely
Murray's been killing it, hasn't he?
expect to wake
Yeah, he's
up
been
tomorrow
killing it.
morning and
Mm.
look at the Dolphins result and expect us to get shut out against Tampa Bay at home. That's what I expect.
Couple of very good matchups.
We suck.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've watched an NFL game this season. I watched like 10, 15 minutes of one of them. I can't remember what game it was. I watched like 10, 15 minutes of
love
one
it.
of them. But it was about it. I not had a chance.
Well done, Valtteri.
Good on him.
Mr. Sauna himself.
Who's Mr. Sauna?
Bottas. He drives to
Bottas.
survive in that scene where he's just sitting in the sauna pretty much naked. It was the most irrelevant fucking scene of all time. It was the most unnecessary thing.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Oh wow, my box is already on the plane, Domo,
Fucking ridiculous.
to Henry. It's already on the plane.
Matty Ice overthrows it.
That was quick.
Overthrows it.
It's already on. I
Yeah,
might,
it's
I
already on the
might,
plane.
I
You
might
can
watch.
watch it. You can watch the first half and go to sleep. First half an hour.
I'll just watch it till 1 and then go to bed.
All right, boys. Let's end up the stream.
Wrap it up, boys.
Send it.
Well done, Bottas. We had the
Well done.
podium. Bottas, Verstappen, Perez, Leclerc in fourth, Hamilton in fifth.
The rest is
Good stuff
history.
up.
Gasly, Norris,
Another stuff up from Hamilton and Mercedes.
Gotta love it. Could have been a 1-point lead. It is now 6 points instead for Verstappen. So could come and bite him in the backside in the next 5 races. So
Could
stay
most
tuned.
definitely.
We'll be covering here on Off the Grid on the Coverage.Media network. But on behalf of myself, Saucy, and Luke, it's been the Turkish Grand Prix Off the Grid. Peace.
Peace.